Hi everybody, Heather here. I just finished a live stream and then I was like, what am I going to make a video about today for Saturday's upload? And I have a bunch of stuff that I could air. I have a bunch of like product reviews and makeup videos. But then I was like, I got kind of inspired and I thought maybe I should make a video talking about why I use supplementary lighting when I shoot outdoors now. Because that might be helpful if you guys like taking selfies and you want them to look like really crisp. So let me kind of get into that a little bit and show you some examples. What do you think? I know it's a little different, but maybe this will be helpful to some of you to maybe get your Instagram game on point a little bit more or something like that. Just something I can kind of share to help you along. So let's get to it. Hello me, it's me again, creeping along extra super creepily. I put this in super duper extra slow mode because I really wanted to show you what outdoor footage looks like without supplementary lighting. Now this is pretty much an ideal day for shooting outside. It's neither too sunny nor too overcast. It's not super duper windy. It's really perfect for this sort of thing. But even though the lighting conditions are really ideal for showcasing the color, you can see there are a lot of shadows because the lighting is still coming predominantly from overhead because it's natural sunlight being filtered through some clouds. So it's creating a lot of shadows. And, I'm not a super vain person in spite of the fact that I make videos showcasing myself so prolifically here on YouTube. So it doesn't really bum me out that much that I'm showing you the shadows. Clearly I'm showing them to you now. But when you're doing selfies as an influencer, or you are attempting to make images for your product catalog or your blog or whatever, those shadows can be very aging, they can make you look very tired, and they can also distort the color of the wig because it can give the faulty impression that the hair gets darker as it gets towards the inside of the cap and the bottom of the hair, depending on the layering. And you can kind of see a little bit of that here on this really pretty strawberry shortcake color on our Phoenix, and this is a collaboration with Beltress. You can kind of see, particularly when I'm facing the camera, that it looks like it gets darker as it goes down the hair, and that's not actually true. It's actually just the shadows on the hair that are creating that issue. So let me show you what this looks like with a little bit of supplementary light so you can see the difference. You have to keep in mind that the camera on your phone uses a digital sensor to interpret light signals. And if you don't have a light source near where the camera is positioned, it will change the way that the colors look overall. It will also change the focus of the image a little bit. So you can see, same phone with the exact same camera on it, but now I have a supplementary light that is positioned just behind it. It's a single ring light. And in doing that, you can pick up more of the texture of the hair because the camera can focus better. The green of the grass looks like the actual color of the grass. It doesn't look quite as blown out and yellow. You can see the color of the hair better, which is a slightly peachy pink color. You can also tell that it has most of the highlights on top, but that the hair doesn't actually get, dramatically darker at the nape. And it definitely doesn't get darker towards the face. If anything, it actually gets lighter towards the face. And that is something that is easier to see with that supplementary light sort of eliminating some of those extra dark shadows at the bottom of the face, the bottom of the hair, and around the neck. I'd like to show you some still images I took that day of myself in various wigs to further illustrate the point, and then we'll wrap this one up.